Do you live your everyday in reaction mode? So many of us do. We get up, we respond to what our family needs from us, then we go to work, and then we respond to their requests too, and then back to home in the evening and then do what's needed. When do you get to advance with what matters to you? This is what today's episode will be all about. It's going to be all about you and what matters to you. It's time to make what you want for your life happen. Stop waiting. Start taking action. Let's do this. It's time to choose happy. Hey girlfriend, do you want to connect back to yourself and what you really want for your life? Are you finally done with the limiting stories and fear that stands in your way? Is the negative talk so loud that it sabotages you and lowers your self-confidence? Hi, I'm Marie. For the majority of my life, I lived in negativity that was often labeled as depression. My breakthrough happened when I learned the power of choosing happy. This podcast will give you tangible ways to finally ditch the negativity, improve your self-esteem, and take action for what you really want for your life. No more guilt, no more people-pleasing. Let's do this. We are choosing happy. Hi, how are you? Wow, is it just me, or is the summer passing by quickly? I hope you're having a good one. How are you enjoying binge listening to the podcast? In the last episode 40, I reviewed with you the top 10 episodes downloaded since the start of the show in October. It's great listening for when you're on the beach, driving, walking, and even running errands. I actually started listening to podcasts while I'm running my errands. It makes them a lot more interesting to do. I have my earbuds in and I just do my thing. It's a multitasking hack I use to keep up with all of my podcast listening and to also keep me in a positive mood. Speaking of hacks, that's what today's episode is all about. I'm sharing with you a key hack I use every day to make sure that what I'm choosing to do aligns with what I want for my life. Did you catch that word in the phrase? The word choosing. Yes, we have obligations to our family and to work. And we also have free time that we get to choose what we do in that time. What are you choosing to do? All right, let's get into it. Here's my hack for advancing with what I want for living my life. And I invite you to consider using this hack to help you take back your everyday life. First, you need to know what you want to advance with. Do you have a goal? Do you have a vision board? For those of you who have a vision board in place, and I'm so happy that you have one in place. If you don't have one in place, see episode number 3, Design Your Choose Happy Vision Board. And it's going to give you some guidance on how you can do a vision board online. You need to know what you want for your life. You can do the vision board on paper using magazines if you want, or you could do a digital, and it's really easy to do a digital one. If you don't know where you're going, then you'll continue being in reactionary mode. Every day will be about doing what other people want you to do versus advancing what you want to do. Stop being so busy doing things that everybody else wants from you. And then evening rolls around and you're too tired after dinner to do anything. You end up lying in bed thinking, when is my life ever going to get better? It can get better, but you first need to figure out what better looks like for you. That's why the vision board exercise is so important to do. What does living a happy life look like for you? It's different for all of us, and only you can figure out what that is for yourself. Take the time to think about what living a happy life can look like for you. What does that mean? What does that look like? Is it a more fulfilling job? More time with your family? More money to pay your bills and take vacations without worrying? In episode 39, titled Summer Goals, 10 Ideas to Reconnect with Yourself, it's part of the, that was Q3 goal setting. I invited you to take the summer to reconnect with yourself. I gave you 10 ideas on how you can do that. Let the layback summer vibes give you the space to really think about this. It's time to share with you the number one hack I use to choose happy for living my everyday life. I've been doing this for a few years now, and it really helps keep me on track. And I invite you to consider it as a self-help tool that you could use too. So here we go. My hack for making sure that what I'm doing throughout the day is aligning with what I want for my life, I ask myself one question. And the question is this. You ready? Is what I'm doing right now advancing with the life I want for myself and my family? I'll repeat it. The question I ask myself is what I'm doing right now advancing with the life I want for myself and my family? It's a simple question, right? Question's easy. It's the listening part that's not so easy, because you may find often that what you are doing is not advancing the life that you want. And that reality moment may not feel so good. This isn't about making you feel bad. It's about making you aware of what you're doing in the present moment. We spend too much time thinking about what happened in the past and are planning for the future, that we just become automatic in living our present life. Yet it is in the present living that we make changes in living our life, in creating a different future for ourselves and our family. So, if you want to make changes to your life, you have to start today, right now. Yes, right now, as you're listening to the show. What are you going to do after you finish listening to this episode? Ask yourself, is what I'm about to do supporting me to advance with the life I want for myself and my family? And listen. If it's not, either don't do it, or if you have to do it, limit the time that you need to spend on it as possible. And I'm not referring to the time when you're at your work, at your job. We're paid to be there and provide a service. I'm talking about the time where you get to decide what you're going to do with your time. This question has become automatic for me now, but at first it wasn't. It was a new habit I had to put in place. So how did I do it? I did the following 3 things, and you may find it helpful to you as you install this new habit. Number 1, I put the question in my digital calendar on my mobile phone. I put it in as a calendar entry, and it was 3 times a day. I had a calendar entry for early morning as I started my day. I had one for right after lunch, and that was to help me guide my afternoon activities. And then after dinner, to guide my evening's activities. Number 2, I also had the question on a colorful Post-it note on the side of my computer where I would see it throughout my workday. I say colorful because I've learned about myself that colors really matter. There's the typical yellow Post-it note. Well, I really like bright colors, pink, blue, green, anything. I'm not quite sure, but it just helps me, and maybe it might help you, but you could just use a regular yellow Post-it note. This question also helps you focus on advancing work in your job that matters, that's important, and you're not just passing the time, so it can help you there as well. And the third thing that I did is I reflected on my day's activities in the evening before going to bed. And I would ask myself, did I advance on the right things that helped me have a choose happy life? And if I didn't, why not? What derailed me? This is not about making us feel bad. It's about awareness. It's about saying, oh, I reacted that way, or oh, maybe I didn't need to do that activity. And then when the next day happens, you're more prepared. You'll be like, oh, maybe I don't need to do that, and I can say no to that. So it all starts with awareness. I invite you to think about your upcoming day right now. Right after this show, right after you're listening to this show, or if you're listening to it in the evening, the next day, what you're about to do advancing with what you want for your life? And if it's not, what can you take off your to-do list so that you do have the time to advance what matters to you? It's time to take back your life and what you want for your life. Say no to the people-pleasing activities and the guilt trips. These things are not helping you advance with your life. It's helping them advance with their life. Yes, we love our loved ones. We also love ourselves. And what we want does matter. So put the question in your phone as a calendar entry to remind you to reflect on what you're doing at that moment in time. It can be a 15-minute reminder. It's just a trigger to stop you, to make you think about your present moment and what you're choosing to do with your time and your energy. Write the question on a Post-it note. Put it on a mirror, fridge, anywhere where you spend your day. And take a few minutes to reflect on your day at the end of the day. Don't feel bad if you yet again gave your day to doing what others wanted from you. If you did one thing that day that advanced what mattered to you, that's a win, especially during a work day. I love this quote from Norman Vincent Peale. I hope I pronounced that correct. It goes as follows. The great secret of getting what you want from life is to know what you want and believe you can have it. If you haven't already signed up yet to be a Choose Happy Insider, what are you waiting for? As an insider, you will receive additional content that is exclusive to members. The podcast is the entry point for choosing happy, and being a member definitely brings you all in. I have a special surprise for members in August. I worked on it during my camping road trip a couple of weeks ago. I'm putting together the finishing touches right now, and members will get first access to it. So if you're not a member, there's still time. Sign up on the website. The link will be in the show notes. I hope you are having a wonderful summer so far. Wishing you a wonderful week. Choosing happy. Cheers. If this episode inspired you to choose happy today, I invite you to share it with other girlfriends you know. They can access it through their podcast app. I'd also encourage you to leave a review for the show at Apple Podcasts to encourage more girlfriends to start living their lives the Choose Happy way. If you're looking for more, I invite you to come join us in the Choose Happy with Marie Facebook group, where I drop by several times a week with inspiring posts related to the episode. You can find the link in my show's notes. And finally, don't forget that you can purchase your very own Choose Happy affirmation card deck on my website at www.choosehappywithmarie.com. Have a great day, and remember, choose happy.